morning, Deer Park High School, and welcome to the Deer Network. Today is Wednesday, November 20th, 2019. I'm Eva Huerta.
And I'm Jocelyn Huerta. Today, the dangers of vaping and what we're thankful for. But first, your weekly news.
Seniors, today in Advisory, you will be submitting your final vote for senior boys and girls to be in the annual Majestic Court pageant. The event, formerly known as Most Beautiful and Most Handsome, will take place on Thursday, February 6th in the PAC.
Also for seniors, today is the last day Higgins Photography will be taking appointments for the senior pictures. If you still haven't taken your senior portraits, go online to higginsphotography.com and schedule yours today.
Over the last several years, vaping has exploded in popularity among teenagers. But as many are finding out, it's not as harmless as they think. Jocelyn and Becca Armaguer report.
The use of vapes and Juuls has increased rapidly over the past few years, particularly among teenagers. The development of this electronic device has increased health concerns among many teens all over the world. Teens are now becoming addicted and can't seem to find a way out. Research has shown that sales of Juuls have increased rapidly by 3.2 million devices being sold since 2017.
Vaping is really bad. It causes your lungs to collapse and causes a lot of congestion in your lungs, and it kills your brain cells. I think that students feel the need to vape at home because nobody's really around, they're not really watching, so they can do it. And at school because they want to look cool and because their friends are doing it. Well, I think this generation, there is a lot of following and not a lot of leaders. And everybody in this generation just wants to be cool and do what everybody else is doing instead of being their own person.
Many teens are now facing the various effects of juuling firsthand, and many doctors are not aware of ways to help. The most popular one of them all are the nosebleeds and the collapsing of the lungs.
The thing that I'm most concerned about is the nicotine that are in the pods, because it's highly addictive. And when teenagers turn to vaping, then they're just setting themselves up to be captive to the big tobacco industry and the vaping industry. They're just making people millionaires by vaping.
We know some of what vaping does to the human lungs, but we don't know everything it does right now. What we do know is that you inhale in vapors that are actually particles of, it's not water vapor, it's particles from the juice that's in the pods or whatever they're using. And those particles coat the lungs, and they lead to lung disease, lung cancer, and possibly even death. There's been 33 deaths now from vaping. What's scary is we don't know all the long-term effects of how it affects the lungs and the body, the cardiovascular system. So what students need to realize, or people need to realize, that they're being the lab rats, basically, the guinea pigs for how we find out how long-term effects are. So people who vaping are guinea pigs, basically, for that. What can parents do to help their kids? They need to make their kids aware of the dangers of vaping, that it's not just safe like they see on television or they see on the ads on social media. And they also need to be aware of what the vaping items look like, the different Juuls. They look similar to pens, or they look similar to hard drives or pen drives. So parents need to be aware of what they look like and keep their eyes open for them.
Just last week, the surgeon that led the team who completed the first double lung transplant on a vaping patient in the United States said that the damage on the previously healthy teen's organs was unparalleled. He's urging parents and teens to take note of the dangers, saying, quote, "The damage that these vapes do to people's lungs is irreversible. Please think of that," end quote.
In sport news, our Lady Deer volleyball team advanced to region semifinals for the first time in 9 years last Friday. Unfortunately, they fell in Cyber Fair in the 3 games ending their season. They finished as one of the top 16 teams in the state. Congrats to all the girls on a wonderful season.
In football, our boys traveled to Atascocita High School in Humboldt for the returns to the playoffs. After a great start, the Eagles proved too much and our boys lost 70-29. They finished the year 7-4 overall and district runner-ups. Good job, guys.
Girls soccer tryouts will take place on December 2nd and 3rd from 4 to 5 p.m. on the grass field located at the front of South Campus. You must have a physical on file to try out. For more information, you can contact Coach Samvendra in room 1222.
Starting tomorrow, the McDonald's Texas Invitational Basketball Tournament comes to Deer Park High School to kick off the upcoming basketball season. Students, starting today during lunch and tomorrow during breakfast, you'll be able to purchase a ticket for the tournament to watch Deer Park's teams play on Thursday and Friday afternoons. The tickets are $2 each. Good luck to our teams.
That's all we have for this week. But before we go, with Thanksgiving right around the corner, we began to think about all the blessings life has to offer. Mandy Gamble and I went out to see what our Dear Network family is thankful for. As we go, we leave you with some of our thoughts.
For all of us here at the Dear Network, that's Eva Huerta and I'm Jocelyn Huerta, wishing you a great day and a wonderful rest of the week.
And go Dear.
I'm thankful for my family.
And I'm thankful for my friends.
I'm thankful for my family and my friends.
My family and friends.
My family and friends.
All of my friends and family who support me through everything I do.
I'm thankful for my parents. They're really cool.
I'm thankful for my family, friends, and my dogs.
My family has always been there for me, even through like hard times. Like senior year has like, it's not even halfway through, and like it's already been like a lot of ups and a lot of downs, and no matter how bad the situation is, they're always there for me.
People who have really helped me through a lot of the things that I've gone through in life. I'm thankful for the people who pick me up instead of bring me down.
All my friends I've met over the years, my teachers definitely, and my parents, my brother.
My friends that stuck around and that are here for me when I don't have good days. And I'm thankful for God because He's always on my side.
And if I could say thank you to anyone right now, it would be my parents, and I would tell them thank you for always loving and supporting me.
I'd like to give thanks to Coach Rupp for not yelling at our team every single day.
The band directors, and even Mr. Crow.
I'm thankful for a lot of things. Some of those things being Quizlet, and Spark Notes, and Mathway, and Photomath.
For my church, I'm thankful for the great music of Tyler, the Creator, and thankful for food.
Mostly I'm thankful for like the theater department, because through high school, I've kind of found what I wanted to do with the rest of my life because of that.
All the people that I've met in the past 4 years in yearbook and newspaper.
My mom, my dad, sister, and my ex-girlfriend.
I'm thankful for all the beautiful and ugly things life has to offer.